that I thought that we would have this particular ceremony here today. Not in my lifetime, but it is what it is. So we will cry together, we will laugh together, we will have joy together today, but one thing we will never, never do is to forget the greatest hitter of his generation and one of the greatest people in the history of Major League sport.
4 years ago, when we learned Tony Gwynn was diagnosed with a particularly harsh form of cancer, we knew this day might be in our future, but knowing did not make it any easier. A crowd estimated at over 23,000 gathering at Petco Park to say goodbye to the greatest Padre, past, present, and likely future.
Ricky told him one time about this game where they played in the fog and the rain, and Ricky was out there all by himself in left field. He said, T, I was out there in left field. I felt like the lost Mohican. And Tony said, you mean the last Mohican? And then he started to laugh and laugh and laugh.
When he talked about his children, he just lit up like the sun. And it was something that I envied, partly because I never had a dad, and he would have been a great dad to have.
We'd do an appearance, and the fans would line up to get his autograph. He'd turn to me and say, all right, Bogsy, one autograph per person, right? I said, absolutely. And sure enough, the line would start, and there'd be a little boy that came up and put 3 balls down, and I had to tell him, only one autograph per person. And Tony would look at the little boy, and then he'd look at me, and he'd say, don't listen to him, he's not in charge. I'll sign whatever you got.
Always told him, I said, you sound like you're from Alabama, you're from Long Beach, for heaven's sakes. He was doing a radio commercial at a radio station.
So if I rattle through this, we can get...
Alicia, on behalf of a grateful city, I want to personally thank you and your family for everything that you have done for San Diego.
Fight song for Coach Gwynn. It was in one of those videos that we heard Tony say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Always being humble, always thanking us. Well, it's us that needs to be saying thank you to T. Gwynn. Thank you for your Hall of Fame career, over 20 years sharing it with us. Thank you for representing San Diego with such class. And thank you for letting us all in your house tonight. Amen.
Well, KUSI's Allie Wagner attended Thursday's ceremony. This is her eyewitness account.
There's so many memories come flying back that you kind of catch yourself getting lost in the moment. When you think of Tony, you think of San Diego in the same breath, and as much as he loved San Diego, the fans of San Diego loved him back.
You could touch and you could feel Tony. I mean, he came to work. I mean, he's what America's all about.
I don't think people really understand the impact that Tony has had on this community and will have for a very long time.
One memory that sticks out in your mind from him?
You know, it's actually funny you ask. Tony loved the grounds crew. I thought of them tonight because you look at the bench, it's not the same without him.
I'll see you again.
Do you ever think that we'll see somebody who stays with the team as long as he stayed with the team, spending his whole career with the Padres?
Well, there's one over there, Yankees, Derek. But the chances, are, I mean, the percentages, it's a long shot.
He loved this city so much, and when you think back on it in this day and age, there's not a lot of players that stay with one team.
Was it nice to have all of them by your side to help get through this?
Absolutely, and again, it's part of what Tony preached was family, and this, this is his extended family.
S-E-S-U-S,
And this community, by the way, has had the pain of losing Junior Seau and my partner Jerry Coleman, and now this. I mean, that's amazing. That's too much. It brings the community together. And just to look at this place, like you said, there was a game going on, but there's no game coming on. They're only here for Tony. That's amazing.
Oh, how precious